In a farewell message on Twitter, RS Sodhi thanked farmers of Gujarat. He said that after working 40 years and 9 months with Amul, I am indebted to 36 lakhs farmers of Gujarat for giving me all the love, recognition, fame, well-being and respect. Shall continue to work for the benefit of them. This message followed the news of Sodhi's departure from Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation or GCMMF that sells dairy products under the brand name Amul. Sodhi had joined Amul in 1982 and he took charge as its managing director in 2010. The dairy brand flourished under him. In the financial year 2011, Amul's turnover was about 9,800 crore rupees. It touched a whopping 61,000 crore rupees in FY22. Amul grew at a CAGR of 16% since 2010. In FY22, it registered a growth of 18.46% against the backdrop of post-pandemic recovery. In the last 12 years, Amul has steadily increased its milk procurement, added more farmers, and expanded to more states. Its milk procurement has increased from 90 lakh litres per day to more than 260 lakh litres per day in 2022. The cooperative commands a base of 40 lakh milk producers in India. With Sodhi as its MD, Amul added 6.5 lakh milk producers in Gujarat and 7 lakhs outside Gujarat in a decade. Apart from simply increasing milk procurement, in the last 10 years, Amul has also increased the per kg cost of fat. In 2009 to 10, the milk procurement cost was Rs 337 per kg, which grew to Rs 850 per kg fat in 2022. Just 4 weeks before he left, Sodhi talked about how Amul was also open to competition. Speaking to the morning show then, this is what he had to say.
Those who are able to have a very efficient supply chain, wherein they can give good price to the farmers, another side very good product at affordable price to the consumer, they'll be able to succeed or survive.
With Sodhi stepping down, Jain Mehta, who is the current COO and has been with the organization for 32 years now, has now taken over as interim MD. So will this change impact operations of India's largest dairy?
Amul is not a listed company, so from that perspective, it doesn't have to mandatorily have many or make disclosures to shareholders or have mandatorily many other policies and regulations in place. But yet, being a systematically, I would say, large company, it should have adopted many of these leading corporate governance practices. So I don't think the departure of Mr. Sodhi will have an immediate or any impact on the operations of the company itself on a day-to-day basis.
Under Sodhi's leadership, Amul also launched diverse products such as frozen foods, milk and non-milk beverages, packaged foods, bakery products, and much more. Its ice cream business saw a sharp revival with more than 50% value growth in 2022. After the sudden exit of Sodhi, what challenges will the new MD face to further build the brand Amul?
I have seen the Korean era, right? So when Mr. Korean went, nobody would have believed that there would be someone who would be able to take over the reins of Amul. Fact has been that when Mr. Sodhi came in to when he's departed, I mean, sales for Amul have gone up by maybe 10 times. So I think every subsequent individual who takes over a company will leave his mark on the company. So it is not as if one person has departed and that is the end of the brand. So I'm very sure that the new incumbent will make his own mark. He will do his own, contribution to the brand and take Amul to a higher pedestal.
Sodhi's sudden exit has not gone unnoticed. Some reports claimed that he was told to leave. The letter sent by the cooperative to Sodhi was also strongly worded. Sodhi, on his part, has denied the reports, saying that he was on an extension for the last 2 years and that he had requested the board to relieve him of his duties as the MD. So is it a sign of a disquiet within the organization?
Whenever there is a long tenure managing director, I think he or she starts believing that they are synonymous with the organization. Fact of the matter is that the organization and the individual are really two separate entities. So I think in the fact that Mr. Sodhi had a very long innings, he started to believe perhaps that he was equal to brand Amul. the fact remains that the board had the right to both appoint him and to dismiss him. Corporate head honchos coming and going is a matter of controversy for a couple of days. After that, it doesn't really matter.
And with a new managing director in place, what are the challenges for Amul in the years to come?
I mean, it obviously faces competition from, I would say, regional players or even private milk players who have come. Amul has gone into these value-added products where it faces competition from even the FMCG players like ITC and Britannia and the like. So in cheese and the like. And obviously, there is the push from the New Zealand and Australia dairy lobby to come into India and allow dairy products from these countries into India. So I think Amul has to obviously weather these storms in future.
While it's normal for business leaders to jump ship, Amul as an organization is not likely to face any storm following Sodhi's departure. However, industry insiders believe many a challenge awaits the new MD. The dairy major will have to face competition from private players in the country and may have to deal with international pressures as well.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.